Okay, for my album ranking for today. What's today? October 18th, 2020. I'm going to do one of the band that started in the 80s out of Seattle. Anyway, they started in Seattle in the late 80s, and that's actually when I got into them. They went on to be one of the big ones from the grunge movement. They have a small catalog, 6 albums, each of one of them quality, but I'm gonna rank them in order of how I feel. Please beg to differ. It's just my opinion. I saw the band once in concert. It was at an Armory in Manhattan, in New York. I think it was 94, 93, and there's 94, yeah. And good show, packed, sweaty mess. Oof. It was a very odd show. But anyway, here we go. First, and that, well, obviously that band would be Soundgarden, led by Chris Cornell, Matt Cameron on drums, Kim Dial, guitarist, bass player. The original bass player was, I think, a Japanese guy named Yamamoto, and I forget the new bass player's name. Sorry, but anyway, they put out six albums, and then unfortunately, Chris Cornell passed away in May of 2017. It was a very sad day. Great loss to music when that happened. But anyway, let's start at number 6. Their first album, Ultra Mega. Okay, this is the album I got into them because I heard the song Flower, which is a really good hard rock song. This is a really good album. I mean, like I said, they got 6 albums, every one of them quality. Beyond the Wheel. Standout track, obviously, Flower, though. What else is on here? Circle Power. There you have it. Let's see if they got anything in here. Yeah, as you can see, limited stuff going on in their initial albums. Pictures of Dial and Yamamoto. Okay, so that's number 6. Number 5 would be their the last album they put out in I think it was 2012, 2013, which would be King Animal. It's the last release. This is a good album. There's Been Away Too Long, good stuff. Bones and Birds, 1,000 Days Before. A really haunting picture of Chris Cornell on the inner sleeves. Good album. Sad we won't get any more. I think they're working on a posthumous album. I think of tracks that they had recorded with Chris before he passed. So I don't know what the state of that is. Okay, number 4. This album. This is an iconic cover if I ever saw one. This is their second album, Louder Than Love. Some really good stuff on here. Hands All Over, Full On Kevin's Mom, Loud Love, Big Dumb Sex, Ugly Truth. This is a really grungy album. It's just good stuff though. Hands All Over, boy, what a cool song. Comes with the lyrics. Band. I wonder what happened to Yamamoto, that bass player. I don't know. And then we have a number 3, Down on the Upside. Now this is put out, I believe, in 97. Was it 96? And after this album, they went on a long hiatus. long hiatus, like 15 years, 16 years, before they put out King Animal. Good album. Good album. Like it came off, this was the album follow-up to their monster hit. But number 3, Down on the Upside. This album has probably one of my favorites. Well, 2 of my favorite songs by them. Burden in My Hand. It might be my favorite Soundgarden song, which is on this album. Blow Up the Outside World, Pretty Noose, which is a little ironic. Good stuff. So that would be number 3. Down on the Upside. Okay, number 2. What we got here? Bad Motorfinger. Now there's some, wow, the stuff on here. Rusty Cage, Outshined, Jesus Christ, Pose, Drawing Flies. This album just kicks ass. This is the second album. I think this came out, this came out in 91. Same year that so many good albums came out. This was standout track. There's nothing really on the inner sleeves, just some lyrics. There's a cool picture of the band. That's a new bass player right there. Let me see what the hell his name is. I'm not gonna look it up. You can look it up. He's been with them ever since. He's good. He contributes a lot to the writing and to the sound of Soundgarden. And then, of course, their number 1 album, their magnum opus, Super Unknown. Not a bad track on the album. Super Unknown. You look at it that way. You look at it that way. Super Unknown. Super Unknown. Fell on Black Day. Super Unknown. Black Hole Sun. Spoon Man. The Day I Try to Live. 4th of July. Like Suicide. I like it. It's like on an album, actually. Long playing album, LP. Number 1 album. You can't deny it. It's just got so much good stuff on it. Let me see. There's not a lot of band picks in here. I guess they were more about the music as opposed to the substance of being pop or rock stars. Even though Chris Cornell probably was the quintessential, I don't pronounce that right, I don't know, brain freeze. Quintessential rock star. He just had it all. He had the talent, the looks, the voice, the body, the hair. Boom, 9 yards, everything. But there you go. There's my ranking for Soundgarden. At number 1, Super Unknown. At number 2, 91's Bad Motorfinger. And then we have number 2 is Bad Motorfinger. I'm losing it this morning. Number 3's Down on the Upside. 96. Number 4, their second album, Louder Than Love. I believe this came out when? 89. 89 this came out. And then we have their last album, King Animal, came out, I believe, 2013 or 12. And then their debut album, Ultra Mega OK. Now, they had a couple of EPs prior to this also. They even had a Flower EP. And they were featured on, I think, some Sub Pop records. This is their debut from, what year is it, I think? 1988. 32 years ago. Still not in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We'll have to wait and see on that. Anyway, Soundgarden, album ranking.